The coronavirus sucks. Now, obviously, the most important effect of this is the impact it will have on people's lives. And the number one thing everyone should do is stay safe, stay sanitary, practice social distancing, and do your part to prevent the spread of the virus. That being said, having sports canceled really sucks. And while it was definitely the right move, it makes this time where everyone's at home with nothing to do a lot more boring. So today I'm going to recommend some ways for baseball fans to stay entertained during the suspension of the MLB. Let's get into it. Depending on what you use to watch your TV and movies, you'll have access to different things, but there are a lot of great baseball movies out there. Moneyball, A League of Their Own, and The Natural are three of my top recommendations, but there are plenty more to watch based on your tastes. If you're really into baseball history and the whole slow burn aesthetic of baseball, then I'd recommend Ken Burns' documentary, which PBS is streaming for free right now. It's 18 and a half hours long, so you probably don't want to watch the whole thing in one sitting. If you're less of a movie watcher and more of a gamer, there are a few great options for you too. Most of you already know this, but if you're a baseball fan and you have a PlayStation, you need to get MLB The Show. It has the best gameplay of any MLB game, and has so many features, from Road to the Show, where you control a player and build their career from the minors up, to Diamond Dynasty, where you collect cards and play your team against other players online. It costs $80 as a starting price, but if that's in your budget, it's well worth the money. People like me who have an Xbox will have to play RBI baseball, which can be fun for short periods of time. It's miles below MLB The Show in every way, unfortunately, but next year's The Show will be available on Xbox, so we have that to look forward to. If you play Xbox and RBI Baseball isn't enough and you're looking for better gameplay, then I'd recommend Super Mega Baseball 2. It's not tied to the MLB, but it's a lot more mechanically sound than RBI Baseball. Most people agree that MLB The Show is the best of both worlds, so if you're on PlayStation, I'd just stick to that. Now, if you're less into the playing of baseball and more into analysis, management, things like that, then Out of the Park Baseball is the game for you. It's an incredibly thorough sim in which you can play as the general manager or manager of any team, including historical teams dating back to 1871. You can edit players, play fictional leagues, and collect cards and play online in the perfect team game mode. Out of the Park has almost anything you could want in a baseball sim, and it's well worth its $20 price tag on Steam. But if you miss watching baseball, or talking about it with people, and just taking in the experience, there are several good YouTube channels to watch to get your baseball fix for a while. The first one I'd recommend is Foolish Baseball, who makes great analysis of players or events in baseball that are underappreciated or not discussed enough. His channel definitely deserves a look from anyone seeking out that type of content. If you're looking more for highlight compilations and the best of baseball in recent years, I would check out EXE Edits, who makes great compilations of a wide variety of things in baseball, from abbreviated versions of the best games in recent history, to compilations of oddities or nasty errors. This channel even has monthly recaps from the 2019 season and compilations of unforgettable moments from recent years. Another channel you'd want to check out is SB Nation, which makes content for all different sports, but their baseball videos are very good. They break down the most interesting events and storylines in baseball history, and if you're not well versed in baseball history, this is a great channel for you. Another well-known channel I'd recommend is dodgerfilms. There's a variety of content on there that can apply to many types of fans. He has MLB The Show gameplay, as well as baseball and softball games played between him and his friends, which can be fun to watch if you just want to see some real-life baseball. Some other channels I'd recommend for good baseball content are Raving Sports, Jomboy Media, Made the Cut, GiraffeNeckMarc, and Fuzzy. If you're the type of fan who just wants to watch MLB games, you can find almost any MLB game since 2009 on official MLB accounts by searching this into YouTube, where XXX is the three-letter code for the visiting team, and YYY the code for the home team, and the rest is obviously the date. If you prefer to seek out your own highlights, MLB.com has a new video finder database where you can categorize what clip you want to find by type of play, player, and many other distinctions. Needless to say, this time without baseball will be rough, but there's plenty of places online to get your baseball fix. With the recent news that the season's start will be pushed back even further, everyone should just do what they can to stay in a positive place. And most importantly, stay safe, and subscribe to The Weekly Thing.